Join me as I take on the challenge of trusting God fully in my life for an entire week. Let's see what happens. God is waiting for us to put our trust in Him, and I believe this is a crucial aspect of faith. We're called to have faith like a child, to trust that He's got our backs no matter what's going on in our lives. But the reality is, it's not always easy. Many of us struggle with trusting God, and I think that's because we're human. We've been hurt before, we've experienced pain and disappointment, and it's hard to put our trust in someone we can't see. Fear creeps in and makes us wonder if God is really going to come through for us. Doubt starts to whisper lies in our ears, telling us that we're not good enough, that we're not worthy of God's love and attention. And past experiences can make us feel like we can't trust anyone, not even God. Sometimes we think we're trusting God, but really we're just trying to control the situation ourselves. We're trying to figure everything out, to make sense of it all, instead of just stepping back and saying, "God, I trust you." It's hard to let go of that need for control, but until we do, we'll never truly experience the peace and freedom that comes from trusting God. We've all been there, feeling like we're stuck in a cycle of fear and doubt, unsure of how to break free. But I want you to know that you're not alone in this struggle. I've been there too, and I still am sometimes. But I've learned that trusting God is a journey, not a destination. It's something we have to practice every single day, even when it feels hard. The Bible is full of examples of people who struggled with trust, people like Abraham, who had to trust God for a son despite being old and beyond the age of having children. People like Moses, who had to trust God to lead the Israelites out of slavery and into the Promised Land. People like David, who had to trust God to protect him from King Saul and his enemies. And what's amazing is that when these individuals chose to trust God, their lives were transformed. They experienced peace, joy, and freedom in ways they never thought possible. Take the story of Joshua, for example. He had to trust God to lead the Israelites into the Promised Land, to conquer cities and defeat armies. It was a daunting task, but Joshua chose to trust God, and as a result, he experienced victory after victory. And it wasn't because Joshua was a superhero or a great warrior, it was because he trusted God. I can attest to the fact that trusting God can transform your life. There was a time when I was struggling with anxiety and depression, feeling like I was stuck in a dark hole with no way out. But I chose to trust God, to believe that He was working everything out for my good. And you know what? He did. He brought me out of that darkness and gave me a newfound sense of purpose and freedom. When we choose to trust God, we open ourselves up to a life of freedom and joy. We start to experience the world in a new way, seeing that God is working everything out for our good, even when things don't make sense. We start to feel a sense of peace that surpasses all understanding, a peace that can't be explained or rationalized. It's a peace that just is. So I want to leave you with a challenge today. I want to encourage you to take that step of faith, to trust God with whatever is going on in your life. It may be scary, it may be hard, but I promise you, it's worth it. The benefits of trusting God far outweigh the costs, and I believe that if you choose to trust Him, your life will be transformed in ways you never thought possible. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Have you struggled with trusting God? What did you do to overcome that struggle? Share your story with us, and let's encourage each other to trust God more deeply. And if you want to learn more about strengthening your faith, check out my next video, where we'll be talking about how to cultivate a deeper prayer life.